Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to my channel Thiru Teaching Vlogs. Like, share and comment my channel. Please subscribe my channel. SCERT Model English Lesson Plan, Tenali Rama and the Thieves. English Lesson Plan, very easy. See the video. English Academic Standards. The aim of classroom transaction is to help the learners realize certain standards and not to teach the content. Academic standards define the knowledge and the skills that students are expected to learn a subject in each grade. These are designed to give practice to the students, which will give the required proficiency to learn the increasingly complex material in the next grade. We can put language competence in 6 broad categories: listening and responding, reading comprehension, convention of writing, vocabulary, grammatical awareness, creative expression. Listening and responding. Listening is a cognitive process. Responding should follow listening. Reading comprehension fluently with enjoyment, reading with interest. Conventions of writing. Writing is expression of oneself using accepted written symbols. Vocabulary usually grows and evolves with age and serves as a useful and fundamental tool. Grammatical awareness. Language is often called as a skill rather than a subject. Teaching of grammar plays an important role in acquiring language. Creative expression. Creative expression is of two types, oral and written. Especially whatever that comes originally can be considered as creative expression. Other than 6 academic standards, TLM is an essential component in TLP. The selection and presentation of relevant material in the class depends on the creativity of the teacher. Teacher has to provide various opportunities to the differently abled children. There should be interactive and communicative scope for activity-based learning. So, academic standards and learning outcomes are most important in writing of the lesson plan and teaching a lesson. Since assessment is inseparable from learning, it is something that has to take place at every transaction. Next one, the process of lesson plan. Class 3rd class, subject English, school MPP school Gonanpeta, name of the teacher C.H. Tirupati. The lesson name is Tenali Rama and the Thieves. Topic, pre-reading picture and activity 1, reading and glossary, comprehension activity 2, vocabulary activity 3, grammar activity 4, 5, writing activity 6, 7, 8, listening and responding activity 9, 10, 11, fun time activity 12, evaluation and remedial teaching. And the next one is periods. Pre-reading 1+1, reading 4+4, comprehension 1+1, vocabulary 2+2, grammar 2+2, writing 2+2, and the time July 7th to July 8th for pre-reading, reading and glossary July 11th to July 15, comprehension July 18th to July 18, vocabulary July 19th to July 21, grammar July 22 to July 25th, writing July 26 to July 28, listening and responding 2+2 July 29th to August 1, fun time 2+2 August 2 to August 4. This is the process. Learning outcomes, Tenali Rama and the Thieves. It will be given first one, comprehension. Reads aloud with appropriate pronunciation and pause. Reads small texts in English with comprehension. Identifies main idea, details and sequence and draws conclusion in English. This is the comprehension. Next, vocabulary. Identifies opposites like day into night, open into close and such others. Next, grammar. Uses meaningful short sentences in English orally and in writing. Uses a variety of nouns. Variety of sentences orally or writing. We give more activities for this grammar. Next one, use punctuations in writing. Use punctuations, capital letters and appropriately recalling the story and copying the sentences. This is also we give more activities for writing. Next, listening and speaking. Expresses orally her his opinion on the story, characters in the story in English or their home language. We more speak and they listen and they respond for our story or our questions. Language game, phonic drill, project work. Reads printed scripts on the classroom walls, poems, posters, charts, attack. Reads the word with proper stress and pronunciation. Model reading is very important. We read model reading with proper stress and pronunciation. After that, they listen and respond to the stress and pronunciation. Next, introduction. Good morning, children. How are you? I interact with whole class. I start the class with different type of strategies. For example, rhyme, A for apple, phonic rhyme, asking some questions, showing picture, doing conduct a game attack. I interact with the children based on the picture, elicits the keywords and writes them on the blackboard. I ask children to underline new words. I interact with children using some interactive questions, realistic the lesson vocabulary, elicits their responses and writes them on the blackboard. I ask the children to read out the keywords. I follow these types of activities to generate interest in children. Many of activities we will do. Next, activities and experiences process. I show the pre-reading picture chart and create enjoyable environment to children. After that, they observe and describe the picture. They ask questions and I will explain invitation letter and answer for following questions. I read the lesson with fluent and using stress. I explain new word meanings with appropriate contexts. I explain the story in their home language. I explain glossary meanings with sentences. Vocabulary tasks. This is the vocabulary task. Explain next one opposite words with tasks. Using flashcards. Tall, short, I explain full, common nouns and proper nouns. The opposite words on using blackboard. Chart. Explained by some students. Explain person, real object, thing, noun with using words. TLM. This is grammar tasks. Next, writing tasks. I explain them to how to write English. I explain usages of full stop, comma. I explain them to how to use capital letter. I give them workbook and complete that writing tasks. Next one, listening and responding. Next, listening and responding tasks. Children listen what I say and they respond to my questions. Then they tell about themselves. Introduction. I read some sentences on textbook. They listen to me and they follow and read again. This is the listening and responding tasks. This is also very important in teaching learning process. Next, last activity, fun time activity. I create enjoyable environment with fun time activities like jokes. The next process is activities, teacher activities, group activities by students, individual activities by students. First one, teacher activities. I show pre-reading chart and explain invitation letter. I explain vocabulary of opposite words using flashcards. I explain grammar of different nouns using chart, person, place, thing. I explain children to how to write with using of full stop, comma, capital letters. This is a writing task. The next one, group tasks by students. I divide children into two small groups. I instruct them. They ask some simple questions to the other group for answers. Vocabulary. Who is Tenali? What is Tenali's wife name? Children competition. I divide two groups and one group show flashcard of short and the other group show right answers. Points will decide the winners. Short, opposite, tall. This is the group activity. Next, individual activities by students. Children do their workbook activities individually. Every child will say one common and proper noun after my explanation. This is individual task. Children write activity 7-6. Child respond to activity 9, intro speech after listening and responding. Child say some jokes in fun time activity. These are the individual activities for children. They enjoy the activities. The next one is TLM, pre-reading picture chart, opposite words flashcards, nouns chart, writing model chart, beautiful picture chart for interact children. Next task is check for understanding questions. First one, factual, open-ended practice questions. Factual questions. What is Tenali's full name? What is the opposite word of open? And tall into dash, open-ended. How do you invite your friends to your birthday? What will you do when you are in Tenali's place? Practice questions. Write some common nouns and proper nouns. Write some objective names in your home. Write 3-letter words in the lesson. These are the practice questions. These three type of questions is important to check for understanding questions. The next one is evaluation process. Is while learning we evaluate the children and write them. Next one is signature of the teacher, signature of the HM, and visiting officer with remarks. Then lesson plan is completed. Next one, watch description for more lesson plan links. You see more lesson plans, maths, Telugu, English and EVS. Thanks for watching.